Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. 6 racks on a sweater. My thing I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kendrick Miller. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
That is caught downfield by Douglas. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That is a big gainer for the Saints. And even 30 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. Now McCarthy. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Second down, Miller gets to the edge at the 30, and he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, New Orleans.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and a yard at the 25-yard line.
Ready? 70. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he is planted backfield. defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Here now, 3rd and 5.
70 Timberwolves. Come on. 79 Broncos. Viking 18. Ready.
To the air, it's Milroe. Moving outside the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Cup 19. 70 Lions.
Here we go. 4th down. It's Milroe. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10
Panther
at
11.
the
Panther
31-yard
11.
line.
19 Tiger.
Throwing is Milroe. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Pep Warriors 70. Ready.
Milroe going to throw it again. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
They'll indeed go for it with Milroe. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey, guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help it.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2. Once again, it's Miller. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go now.
Try and run here with Miller. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As For now, it remains a 6-0 lead. A dangerous Nicole Hardman on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw, it's McCarthy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going nowhere. Boosted yardage on that play. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one taken in by Douglas. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Pass completed to Douglas. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with first and 10. Miller. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And he's going to have a Saints first down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
And the Saints first down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Down to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard. Now, for him individually,
and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is first touchdown this year. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. The Saints move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready, break. Ready.
On first down, it's Miller. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Milroe. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Start. Bronco leading.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
4 yards gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
4th down, and here's Milroe. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Olave is the motion man. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now Milroe on 1st down. That's taken in by Horton. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Hawk 70. Hawk.
Here's Milroe to throw. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Their own 24-yard line.
We'll start the drive with Miller. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now McCarthy. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That's to the receiver, Horn. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Nicole Hardman, touchdown Saints. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready? Count Cougar 19. Switch.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Time to Lions. Cowboy 80. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Ready?
On 3rd and 1, it's Milroe. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season.
Broncos. Japanese.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. This is Todd. He's got it. And they tax 2 more onto their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Hardman now to return it.
Hardman on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Moving to his left. Off he goes. Saints going to use their second timeout as the clock is stopped with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
48-yard line.
1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Saints will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
So after that kick, they cut the deficit to 3, and every point matters, especially in these close games. As they look to build on this in the second half, every possession coming away with points, touchdowns, field goals. It's going to be one of those back-and-forth games.
So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
19.
To the air, it's Milrow. Get this complete to Horton. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
1st and 10
Get
at
the
the
average. Get the
46-yard
average.
line.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To throw again is Milrow. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Theo, quick throw to Olave. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. He's at the 26.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Here's a handoff to Miller. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Christian Harris there on the stunt.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Open man, left side, he's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Miller. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans. On the ground, it's Miller. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A little play action here with McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. They'll run straight ahead with Miller. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Driver 60. Come on, come on.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. It's second down.
It's second down and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
Seahawks.
Milroe going to throw it again. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. A big play for Seattle. 32 yards.
Seven Pirates. 70 Lions.
At the 2-yard line.
Again, it's Milroe. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Trap 60. Here we go. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. It is brought in the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. His big game continues. His third touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year.
70 Rangers.
Milroe. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
26. Saints, 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 18 on the play.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready? 60 Eagles. Panther 60. 18 Pioneer.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Ready.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple.
Red. Hawk 70. Hawks. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos.
Throwing is Milrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
52. 19. Buffalo 18.
Now it's Milrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Saints 1st down.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The throw once more. Here's McCarthy. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. To the air once more is McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That one, take it in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. his 4th TD grab of the season. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Corey Horton now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Milrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Harrison. And this guy's going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps drop even in this one. Run here with Miller. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. McCarthy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans. Now it's McCarthy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Another try, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Has completed to Douglas. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
On the return, here comes Horton. And And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's first down.
Go! Cougar nice.
Here's Milrow to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. To the air, it's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They run with Charbonnet. Yeah. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one on target to Olave.
McCarthy's pass complete to Chris Olave.
Second and 5.
Second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 4.
The 12's making noise in Seattle before third down. On third and a yard, it's McCarthy. Open man is Douglas. It's complete.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. The right side to Olave. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game.
And he'll get in. An incredible, gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by 1. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Horton. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to go all the way.
we go weeks at a time, Mike, without a nice return in the kicking game. But now here late in the fourth quarter, he finds a crease and he hits the hole and doesn't stop until he's celebrating in the end zone.
And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the two-point conversion here. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision got it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Hardman now to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. For the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They bounced back from the loss last week. We put in a determined effort, come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Grego. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.